And I'm making this video again because EDD earlier, they had me on hold for like 2.5 hours, like really 3 hours, right? I called at like 8 something. They left me on hold for, or I called at like pretty much 9. I was on hold till like 12 o'clock, right? The lady answers the phone, asks me one of those identity questions. I answer her. She asks me another identity question. I answer her. I tell her I'm filing a new claim. She clicks over again. She says, "What was your last job?" She fucking hangs up in my face, right? So I'm proving right here that I've already said it on my other video that I would not get back on this phone with these people today. It's supposed to be closed at 8 o'clock. It's already 7:04 p.m. So I don't care. I want to do this today because why do I want to wait tomorrow? Please hold while your call is transferred. But this is just validation that EDD ain't shit, the government ain't shit, that little Asian bitch that hung up in my face ain't shit. Development Department, Unemployment Insurance Online Assistance Center. We are currently receiving more calls than we can answer. Now, for somebody to call back 10 times, they wasted 20 minutes plus of my life because now you're going to hear this fucking automated message that lasts 2 minutes damn near before you can click a button. Customer Service Center. Pandemic unemployment. Now, the only button I could push there was one to, I don't want to hear that Spanish bullshit. So, I clicked one real fast. I don't want to hear that shit, right? But then on top of that, why can't I push one to skip this fucking message right here? Why can't I push one to skip this 2-minute message? If I could skip this 2-minute message, it would only take you 20 seconds to fucking click one, then one, and they could say you're not going to get on the phone and you call back. 1 and 1, call back. 1 and 1, call back. These people are trying to discourage people from doing what they're trying to do. They acting like they amplified the system so that people can file unemployment much easier. I got on 2 times earlier. It was a 10-minute and a 9-minute hold time. I had to call 2 different times because the one girl left me on hold for an hour and never came back and never told me anything. The next girl I had to call on another phone. Then she tells me, because I had to ask 100 questions to get some type of insight, right? Otherwise, if I'd have let her put me on hold, I wouldn't have knew nothing. But as I'm asking all these questions, she say, "Oh, I got to transfer you to a tier 2 because I can't file a claim and all this kind of crap," right? Why would you hire somebody that can't file a claim and somebody waiting on hold all this time and they just want to file a claim and I'm talking to a person, but then I got to get transferred to another person that take me 2 hours? What the fuck is the point of you hiring these new people then? Why are you saying that you amped up your system, but then people can't even get through after 25 calls? So I must prove that I called all these times already, that by doing it right here in front of you. This is ridiculous though, because when the lady hung up in my face, I knew she did it on purpose because she knew at 12 o'clock, it's no way that I would have got back through. Boom, right? Here's another. I'm called right back. And like I said, if I didn't have to listen to that fucking 2-minute message, there's 2 different automated messages on here. One is like a minute and 40-some seconds, a minute and 45 seconds. The other one is about another 15 to 20 seconds. So you got 2 minutes of time that you shouldn't have to waste in your life, which means if I got to call these people 100 times, that's 200 minutes that I had to spend just sitting here listening to a message that I heard 1,000 times. What's the point of that? What's the point of that? Even on the Bank of America card, they used to have a stupid ass message on there where you gotta wait so long just to check your balance, and it's like, bro, why the hell do I need to hear this, bro? I'm not calling to hear this. I'm calling to check my balance, bro. And they finally took the damn message off after like a year. And it's like nobody want to call and hear this shit, bro. It's a message you can't skip or nothing. You got to hear this shit for 2 minutes. They're not telling you nothing valuable that you really need to hear. They're talking about, oh, we changed this. Well, I never went to that website, bro. What are you talking about? All I'm doing is call and check my balance. I never go to websites with this shit. So here's another, they took it from Bank of America and they brought it over here to EDD because they knew it was more important or more crucial over here. It didn't affect people on the other side. When you got it over there on the people's debit card for them to check their balance, that 5-minute message don't matter. But over here, when somebody trying to reapply for the unemployment or whatever, I got $9,400 and some dollars sitting there that I have on my balance. And then they didn't pay me my last $695. It's pending, it's sitting there. And I'm pretty sure when they file this new claim, from the moment that they file it, it's going to take 3 weeks for them to pay me because they did it last time, right? So
if you have a claim or need to file a claim,
I'm supposed to be paid out in 2-3 days. Instead of me getting paid out in 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna get paid out in 3 weeks. So that means I gotta be broke as hell, or I gotta make it happen, right? I'm not working right now. They fired me during COVID. I was making $4,000 a month. I didn't need to get. I wasn't looking to get fired. What the fuck? I was saving money. My credit score is 750. I'm doing pretty good. I got a 2016 Dodge Challenger. I don't got none of that shit now. I got none of that shit now. None of the money saved. The credit score dropped 300 points. I had to let go of my car. I had to do a whole gang of shit.
Employers, press 2.
But me letting go of that Challenger with a car note of $400, that really didn't matter to me because I went and got a fucking Dodge Magnum and I own it now. So I don't care about the car.
Your call is transferred. This call may be monitored for quality assurance. Thank you for calling the Employment Development Department Unemployment Insurance Online Assistance Center. We are currently receiving more calls than we can answer.
They getting more calls. It's almost 8 o'clock. They still talking about they getting more calls than they can answer. And I've called about 25 times at this point. So that's about an hour of me sitting here, keep pushing redial. Because it's 2 minutes of messages that you have no choice but to listen to. So that's 50 minutes right there of me having to hear some bullshit where if they didn't have that fucking message there, I would have been on probably 10 minutes of just sitting on this phone. I would be on the phone 10 minutes because it would take 22 seconds to push 1 and 1, and then they would say, oh, thank you, you're on the phone. Okay, hang up, redial. That fast. And then when my wife did it when I first got this shit, because I didn't want to do it no more. But she got through there real fast. She called it because they didn't have this message. But they still had a long ass wait time where you would never get on the phone. For some reason, she got through real fast that day. It was like 2 minutes or less. It was like boom, boom. I'm like, damn. I don't call it 100 times.
Required as the federal extensions are filed automatically. We're here to help.
But this is the thing is I talked to 3 people from unemployment today. The first lady put me on hold and never told me how long I was going to be on hold, left me on hold for an hour. Who wouldn't fucking hang up? Who wouldn't hang up in an hour? I didn't hang up because I figured maybe they doing something. And then it was like, I'm in the house, I'm on my laptop working on my website. I got a fucking PlayStation. I'm not bothered too much by that because I can do something else and not focus on that and wait till I hear a voice. And the thing is, when you do that, right, they hoping you go to the bathroom and walk away so they can ask you one fucking question. Hey, sir, can you give me your social so I can do this? If you don't answer them in 2 seconds, they're going to fucking hang up. If you've been on hold 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 10 minutes, 8, whatever, they're going to hang up if you don't answer them in 8 seconds. But they can put you on hold for 30 minutes, and they can't wait 1 fucking minute in case you went to take a piss and try to run back to your phone. They can't wait 1 minute to sit on fucking hold after having you on hold 50 minutes. This lady had me on hold 2 hours. I don't have no validation to this. Maybe the bitch knew that I'm not recording. That's how they look at it. Like, how the fuck is this guy going to prove that I had him on hold 2 minutes and then I hung up in his face? How the fuck is he going to prove that? How am I going to prove that, bro? I didn't record it. I didn't do what I was doing here. I started doing this after that happened.
Thank you for calling.
Look, that little noise right there sound like they were supposed to tell me how much time was left.
We are currently receiving more calls than we can answer.
Sound like they were supposed to tell me, oh, you got an hour before whatever time. Earlier when they gave me my time, it didn't pause like that long between those messages. It was like, oh, this and that and the other, sir. Then it'd be like, oh, you got this time or whatever, or thank you, whatever. Now it's taking 5 to 8 seconds or something every time. And then when you think it's going to say something else, then it's, oh, thank you. Even that time, it did some little glitch sound, like it was going to say something else, and then it said, oh, thank you instead. It's like the motherfucker done put on the machine, like put everything on voice voicemail. Like, I'm not answering the phone. This is the automated message all the way through. They made this an automated message where people not going to get through like that. If you don't call at 8 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock is too late, damn near. You got to call from 8 or 9 o'clock to get through to these motherfuckers for them to put you on hold for 2 hours and hang up in your face while you answering all they fucking questions. What the fuck do I look like hanging up after 2 hours on hold? Think I'm a fucking hang up? The whole point is, that lady knew I was going to get my goal accomplished. She had to file that claim. That's her fucking job. That was the one person I needed to talk to, which was a tier 2 specialist or whatever they call these people. So that tier 2 specialist bitch hung up on me at 12 o'clock, 12:30, knowing that I'm not going to get back through after 12 o'clock. You're not going to get back through to this line, bro. So she did that shit on purpose, knowing what time it was, knowing I'm not going to get back through after I've sat on hold for 2 hours. And I already knew I wasn't getting back through. That's why I called when I called. I sat on hold like I was supposed to as an American citizen who was waiting on the government benefits that come from me paying taxes on them fucking checks they took. Taxes they took out of my checks. They ain't even paid me back for all of the taxes they took out my fucking checks yet. Let alone the fucking money that they fucked me off firing me from COVID. When I had a 750 credit score, I didn't know I could have went to the bank and got 15,000, but I found that shit out later, and then my credit score already had dropped 300 points. So they fucked me out of $15,000, what I could have got from my loan for a business or something. They fucked me out of an extra $2,600 a month or $2,200 a month. Come on, bro. And they don't want to do their fucking job. Like you mad at me because I'm not at work like you, answering phones and shit.
.ca.gov. Respond carefully to the next set of questions because many are uncommon to most callers.
Shut up,
Please
bitch.
hold while your call is transferred. This call may be monitored.
Put a black woman voice on here. Nobody want to hear this, bitch.
Thank you for calling the
Oh my God, man, put a black woman voice on here. Nobody want to hear this, bitch. That's on God.
We're currently receiving more calls than we can answer.
I'd rather hear a black woman say this shit. Shut your crack ass up, bitch. Hating ass crackers, nigga. Black people supposed to have their own gross national product in America, nigga. Fuck these crackers, nigga. These crackers done fuck niggas' life up in America. What the fuck you think affirmative action is around for? Because these crackers is pieces of shit. What do you think redlining is? Why you think all of these crackers is a Laguna Beach and Laguna Niguel and Sunset Beach, Huntington Beach, and the niggas finally had a beach in Long Beach or Dockweiler? They took beaches. Niggas don't got no one beach in America like all these crackers got. Huntington Beach, Laguna Niguel, all them motherfucking coastal cities all the way going down to San Diego. Them crackers got all of the coastal cities where they 90% crackers. And nobody complains, and them crackers run their own city hall, they delegate their own budget, they hire the people in them cities themselves. So how the fuck could they be doing bad? You think black people would be doing bad if black people control city hall and the budget and control who the fuck got hired and fired in that particular city? Do you think Mexicans would be doing good like they is if black people had the hiring positions? Fuck no. The white man hired these Mexicans, and then the Mexicans start hiring their own peoples. All by design. When the white man start classifying these fucking immigrants as minorities to eliminate opportunity from black people. So when they had to start giving minorities opportunities, they bring immigrants over here and classify 4 or 5 different groups of immigrants as minorities. And then now they give your opportunity to the Mexicans and the Asians because they say they minorities. The fuck out of here, bro. Fuck these crackers, these Asians, these immigrant motherfuckers. I want to give 2 flying fig Newtons about these motherfuckers. I feel disrespected by God because, nigga, I should have been born around my own people, nigga. Like all these Mexicans can go to Mexico and be around their kind, but these Mexicans came from Mexico around their own kind. I never had the opportunity to only be around my own kind, and I never would go around these other motherfuckers if I did. What the fuck do I want to be around you immigrants for? Our women are beautiful. Nigga, we know how to live, bro. You people copying black people all throughout the world. We not copying you motherfuckers. We good, nigga. We don't want to be around you motherfuckers. Weird ass niggas. It was a fucking weird ass nigga on Funny Marco channel. Buddy talking about, oh, I got all my game from you guys, you know. It's like, nigga, shut your bitch ass up. You can't even get bitches, nigga. You just a swaggin' jacking ass nigga. You ain't even, can't, nigga. Funny Marco put my nigga on blast like, hey, look, let me see what you gonna say to try to crack this bitch. Homie over here looking dumb as fuck on the camera. My nigga ain't have a word to say to the woman. He over here, oh, he put me on blast. Bitch ass nigga, I'm just, give me the number. Give me the number. What's good? The fuck? I ain't never had to work hard to crack a bitch. All these culture vulture ass bitch ass niggas copying black niggas, but ain't nothing like a black nigga. And all the bitches know. Nigga, when I worked at People Ready in Long Beach, little what that bitch name was, Cheryl, that used to work down there years ago, that little Filipino or Asian bitch, she said, man, all of these motherfuckers all of a sudden wearing Jordans and they dressing like niggas, but they don't do it the same. They don't do it right. They don't match right. They not wearing it right, bro. That's what the Asian bitch said about seeing the Asian niggas and Mexicans and all you niggas copying black folks. She said y'all niggas wasn't doing it right, bro. That wasn't my words, and I didn't ask her to say that shit. We're here to culture vulture ass bitch ass niggas, bro. Ramped up our ability to handle California's unemployment. And you done seen I called multiple times. It's still 40 minutes left before 8 o'clock. Still 40 minutes left. Despicable piece of shit motherfuckers. That Asian bitch that they classified as a minority to take opportunity from black people, that bitch hung up in my face. That Asian bitch hung up in my face. I'm pretty sure a black person wouldn't have probably did that shit. A black person wouldn't have did that shit. The fuck? The fuck, yo, bitch ass Asian motherfucker. Come on, bro. Hey, they used to talk about how these fucking Asians used to be getting on Section 8 and getting these fucking restaurants and shit. They used to talk about that shit, how these motherfucking Asians was getting Section 8 and getting on motherfucking getting on these restaurants and shit. I pick up the wrong phone. I'm trying to pick up this phone I'm calling on. Select from the following. If you have a claim or need to file a claim, press 1. Employer, select from these claim options. This shit ridiculous, file a new claim, press 1. If you're receiving benefits or have an existing claim, 2. Overpayment information. Let's push this shit this time and see what it happens. You can certify for I got through these other commands, last time. And I'm pretty sure they do it like that because if I go through the part that says file a claim, they can't do that bullshit where I gotta wait 2 hours. Before I pushed the commands that said, oh, I got an existing claim and I'm having a payment problem because they put my money on hold for no reason, right? Or whatever their governmental reasons, I'm already got the money sitting in my account. I could screenshot this shit and show you. It's like $10,000 sitting there and $600 they didn't pay me. For my last payment, bro. From the following unemployment insurance questions, press 1. UI online. I don't need no fucking handouts. I didn't need to get fired from my job or for no COVID shit either, though. So if you look at this shit as a handout, bitch, you shouldn't have fired me. Thank you for calling. You didn't rehire me. Department Unemployment Insurance Online Assistance Center. We are currently receiving your calls and we can answer. Yeah, so now I'm not doing that portal no more. But you see what it is, bro. You see what it is, bro. You see I made a video earlier showing you that I was calling earlier. And I say on the video that she hung up on me knowing that I would not be able to get back through after that time frame. You're not going to get through the EDD after 12 fucking o'clock. They told me it was 2,000 people ahead of me, and I had a 2-hour fucking hold. What makes you think after 9 o'clock I wait 3 hours at 12? Anybody that was asleep at 8 or 9 is now fucking woke. So it went from 2,000 to 7,000 people wait time. Right? So if I would have had to wait again for a tier 2 specialist, so to fucking speak, right, then I would be on probably a 9-hour hold after that. 7-hour hold, 5 hours. That I'm supposed to sit here with my phone on the charger and on where I have to be right there when they say, hello, sir, what's your social security number? And they're going to hang up if you don't answer in a second. What kind of shit is that, bro? You put somebody on hold for hours expecting them to answer your ass in 3 seconds. 333-4606. You can't even live your life. I can't go to the kitchen and go get some water without my phone on my neck.
The fastest way to file a new claim is online. Simply go to edd.ca.
The government is a piece of shit, bro. You can't go to the law library without an appointment, but you can go get so much stuff done without an appointment in America right now. I could go right now. I could leave my house and go to the bar, and I don't need no fucking appointment to go drink no alcohol. But I need an appointment to fucking go to the law library and get insight or get paperwork that would allow me to change my predicament or to hold somebody accountable.
Please hold while your call is transferred. This call may be monitored for quality assurance. Thank you for calling the Employment Development Department Unemployment Insurance Online Assistance Center. We are currently receiving more calls than we can...
I'm calling right back, bro. I'm doing this shit on broadcast. You see, that's already been 20 minutes of my time. They don't waste it. That means I must have called like 10 times already on this broadcast because it's 2 minutes, bare minimum, after they fucking messages. So maybe I call 8 times because it take 2 minutes and some change to get to where I got to. It take like 3 minutes. Before you can push 1 and 1, you will have waited 3 minutes to push 1 and 1. So then for 3 calls, it takes 10 minutes. It was like 7:11 before, and now it's 7:24.
And who do not qualify for regular unemployment benefits. Federal
Last time I
extensions
looked, it
are
was
also
7:24.
available to
Now it's
individuals who have
7:11
exhausted
now,
their regular
7:24.
unemployment claim. No action is
So
required.
we keeping timestamps right here. I said 7:24 right now.
We're here to help.
Evidently, you can see when the time go by. You don't need a timestamp. It's 20 minutes in. You can tell after that, right? But I'm still gonna keep on telling the time. What time it is after 10, 20 minutes go by. I'm not gonna stop until it's 8 o'clock. I don't care. I'm over here. I wasn't working on my website as much as I needed to at this point because I've been doing this video. But I'm gonna show you people how God designed for me to make money, right?
7 days a week.
I'm gonna show how my mind works and why I really don't give 2 fucks about what half the shit going on in the world. Because I'm sitting in the house, chilling
If you've
in the
applied for
house
unemployment
while
insurance
I've got
benefits,
unemployment on the
it
phone to
typically
get
takes
this
at least 3
$10,000
weeks to process and issue a
and get my
payment.
$700.
The fastest way to file a new
And
claim
then let me
is
see. Let me go to
online.
this page. Let's go
Simply
back to my
go
TikTok
to
page and let's get this money off of the TikTok. Let's get this money off of TikTok, man.
UI_online. Select from the
Yeah, they
following.
can't hold a
If
nigga
you have a
back no more,
claim
man.
or need to file a claim, press 1. Employers, press 2. If you suspect fraudulent activity, select from these claim options. Respond carefully to the next set of questions because many are uncommon to most callers.
I'm supposed to
Please
be
hold
asleep
while
by
your call
now.
is transferred. This call may be monitored for quality assurance.
She's a runner.
Thank
She's a
you for
track
calling the
star.
Employment Development Department Unemployment Insurance Online Assistance Center. We are currently receiving more calls than we can answer and are unable to assist you
TikTok
at
in
this
the
time.
world.
Please
Let me
try
see if I
again
got that
later.
already. I'm still ain't. They can't discourage me like that, bro. I've been
Thank you
hindered
for
so much
calling
by
the Employment
these cracker
Development
motherfuckers in the
Department
Illuminati,
Unemployment
bro.
Insurance Customer
That
Service Center.
I don't get discouraged easily. I would have been quit this website grind and shit if that was the case. These motherfuckers did this to my YouTube years ago. I clicked the setting about some shit about them taking out my taxes ahead of time. And they started stealing my money, bro. From that moment on, I never made another dollar. And that didn't never make sense to me, bro. The same numbers I was making money with, I never made a goddamn penny again. All of a sudden. Same, the channel still monetized. It's not like the channel got demonetized.
We're here to help.
So for years, I never made another dollar, and I got videos that kept doing thousands and thousands of views.
If you need to certify for continuing
Never made another fucking dollar, right? That's why I stopped fucking with YouTube years ago, and I started focusing on getting my own platform monetized so I can do my own shit. And it took me a while to figure out how to do it, because I didn't know exactly how to do that shit, right? And I gotta look all on YouTube videos for this, looking for that. I end up in affiliate marketing and what's that other shit? MLM. I ended up in so many areas that wasn't where I was trying to be at. Where I was trying to be at was SEO. But I'm in all kind of these other lanes. And I got a book right here Look at this book,
way to
man.
file a new claim
Look
is
at this fucking
online.
book, bro.
Simply go to
This book right here, right?
.ca.
This is what I'm talking about. What they doing to people is making it where you don't use your insight to your advantage, right? This book right here, this book is information that I ended up at one point. I just basically, I made it where I don't have to get back on the internet to do what I need to do here. These is all niche websites, so if I want to make a website, it's giving me insight on what these niches are and certain stuff like this, right? This is all information that I could use to my advantage. This is why they stopped my fucking website from making money. You see what I'm saying? This is, look at this subject matter here. Type sites similar to Reddit. You see this? I went through this motherfucker, checking through here and validating which ones is relevant, which ones is not. This is when I was putting in effort, diligent effort. And then they start fucking with my money. They fuck with your money to make you not put in no effort. Right? They take the ads off of your website for no fucking reason. They can't explain it. And you just like, what the fuck, bro? Why do they keep taking my ads off when I'm putting in effort? How come I stopped getting paid off of my page RPMs and my impressions and shit? Like, what's going on? What happened, bro? Nobody gonna cry for you in this bitch ass world. Nobody give a fuck about the next person to give a fuck about what you going through. Everybody got the same goal, to get rich. So ain't nobody about to cry for your ass. Everybody got the same fucking goal, to live their life and live a better life. That's why these goddamn Mexicans don't give a fuck, because they want to come to America and change their fucking life. They don't give a fuck about the if the government fucking over black people and helping them out. They don't give a fuck. These fucking immigrants don't give a fuck. These fucking Asian motherfuckers that went to UCLA and learned how to be doctors, they don't give a fuck what was happening to black people down the street from UCLA. They know what the white folks was doing. They had their foot in it. Them motherfuckers was in bed with them white folks. So they can make sure that they can go to UCLA and make sure them black people that live down the street from UCLA don't go to that motherfucker. Because I was born in LA. And I didn't go to UCLA because my motherfucking mama moved us out of there because we seen a motherfucker coughing up blood that got shot 5 times. And I was just talking to my mom, and she said, oh, I was asking your brother earlier if that was him, the one that was standing next to me. No, that was me. I remember that bitch jumping off of them flight of stairs from the top of the fucking stairs and giving that dude CPR and had blood all over her mouth and shit. I remember that at 9 or 10 years old. I remember that shit. Bitch ass cracker motherfuckers. Piece of shit Joe Biden, you's a bitch, my nigga. I'll beat your ass, my nigga. I'll beat your ass. I'll do you worse than that, my nigga. You don't want to hand-to-hand combat to the death, because I'll kill your ass, nigga. And that ain't no motherfucking threat or none of that, nigga. But I'm telling you, you wouldn't want to hand combat to the death, because I'll kill your ass, bitch. I wouldn't play with you. You bitch ass, privileged ass cracker that didn't even get straight A's, I'm pretty sure. None of you fucking dumbass crackers get straight A's with your white privilege. You stupid motherfuckers. You stupid ass motherfuckers. None of you crackers get straight A's. But got the nerve to call somebody a nigger. Who's the nigger? Somebody who can't use their white privilege and get straight A's? Or the person who's in a fucked up predicament and some of these niggas be getting good grades? My grades wasn't even that bad. And I done been shot before. Nigga, I done ran out of drive-bys and shit. I done had to hand-to-hand crack because of the environment I'm in. Nigga, I done had to go through a whole gang of shit. I was telling my mama how some situation happened with some guy she was fucking with, and she was mad. She like, I didn't know that. That nigga is a piece of shit for that. Why the fuck he gonna put my kid in that situation? But these are the type of piece of shit motherfuckers you gotta deal with in the ghetto. Due to affirmative action and eliminating black people from having the opportunity to gain ownership in America. You see this right here? You're not gonna be able to log into my shit because you can see my email. You don't know what typical mean, and my wife didn't know what it mean because I didn't trust that bitch. I didn't even trust that bitch. So I made a point to never ever put a goddamn password in this book. And only passwords is in here is something like that, right? Because this is nothing that pertains to money. This don't pertain to no money account. And I felt like, oh, maybe my wife need to log into this. So when you see something like that, that means that it don't have nothing to do with no money or nothing that's valuable. But when you see this throughout this book, you can see that email all day. What do that mean down there? You can see the end of it. You don't know what that means, though. Nobody can get this book and ever log into my shit and take over my accounts unless I allow them to. Unless I allow them to. Even my family members. Nobody could do that shit. Nobody could take over my shit without me giving them the permission to do so. Nigga, you see all these accounts that I'm logging in that I had to make sure that I could log back into because they pertain to money. And it might not be on this page, but it's going to be on the next one. Or if it ain't on that one, it's going to be on this one. Like them two white boys. Them two white boys, nigga, that the government invited to the White House because they made $2 million on ClickBank. You see that website, bitch? ClickBank.com. You niggas don't even know what the fuck that shit is. I've been on ClickBank. Been on there. Campsters. There's ways for you to make money with that. There's ways for you to make money on Campsters, my G. You see what I'm saying? That's my car note when I had that motherfucking Challenger. You can see that. I don't got the Challenger no more. I don't give a fuck about that password, right? That password was a name that I was fucking using because my wife had to might potentially log in. So that's why that password is there. Cash App. What is it? A password there? I just start using Cash App. That Cash App I never would have used because I wasn't using Cash App back then. So that's irrelevant. You can see everything up in this book. I wouldn't give a fuck because you ain't gonna be able to log in my shit. You ain't gonna be able to log in my shit. You can see whatever. But this the point is that these motherfuckers look. This is some bullshit that I did up in here just because I got tired of them crackers. Cracker Whiteface. Where's that motherfucker Whiteface cracker? Whatever the fuck this bitch ass nigga name. Look at my other cracker right here. Cracker face. No, it was like Cracker Smile. That's because these crackers is fake. So I named this motherfucker Cracker Smile. It wasn't cracker. It was a. It ain't supposed to be Cracker Face. It's supposed to be Cracker Smile, and then it's supposed to be the fact that how these crackers sit here all acting all cool and shit. And now I know this is like some fucking elementary school shit. I just did this out of. You know what I mean? I just did that shit for like after some seconds. You know what I mean? Like some shit like this. Cracker Fake Smile. There you go. Cracker Fake Smile. There you go right there. By Felicimo. I just put that shit there in case that went somewhere. Give it a cool, funny ass name. Look at Cracker Fake Smile. Look at Cracker Fake Smile. This nigga that went to Africa acting like he was uh, having some good intentions for them people. This is Pythagoras right here. Cracker Fake Smile. This is Pythagoras who you looking at. Nigga who come over there and go to Africa and act cool, and so the Africans could let that nigga go to their mystery schools, and then once that nigga get all of the knowledge he feel like he need, he go back to fucking Greece and he wage war on the same people who taught him. Nigga wage war on his goddamn teacher. Could you imagine going to goddamn high school and then when you graduate you go back to the school and start killing all of the teachers and shit? You team up. Could you imagine? You in your high school, you go from your high school, now you go to somebody else's school, and you just start killing every motherfucker because you say, oh, y'all school got better knowledge than us, and because y'all didn't teach us the shit that y'all had at y'all school, then y'all is our enemy. Y'all gotta be our enemy because we was over here in a bad situation. Look at this, but look at the dividers, right? Go from A to Z. I'm not no dummy, bro. Nobody gave me no insight to do this. Soon as I developed the desire to do what I'm doing, I knew everything I needed to do. I didn't need no fucking help. I didn't need no fucking help. I didn't need no fucking help. Let's just run down a list of all of these websites that some of you people don't even fucking know about. Some of you people don't even know about. You have no reason to even be on these sites. You're not even about no fucking internet money. You're not about making money in the matrix and shit. You bitch ass niggas ain't never made an internet dollar. You niggas ain't never made an internet dollar, bro. All of these bitch ass niggas on YouTube, half of them sellouts because they don't talk the real shit. They don't talk the real shit. They don't talk about black people not having a gross national product due to the bullshit that white people did. They don't talk about the fact that white people could never reconcile the past for the economy that we still don't have today. While Asian people send motherfuckers to America with the Asian economy. Whether it be Chinese, whatever fucking gross national products they got over there. Do you black people, you dumbass motherfuckers, understand that they have an economy in the world that's not based on money? It's based on emotional standpoints of the citizens. You can develop your own society like that. Some of you niggas don't have no Google AdSense. That's multiple Google AdSenses. Multiple. Multiple Google AdSense accounts. Right? Connected to money. All that shit's connected to money. Every one of them still got money in them. They still got money in them. Right? Because I left some of them in the dust and then they hinder me on the other ones. I don't fucking play, bro. But I cannot be discouraged. I cannot be discouraged. Quitters don't win. And winners don't quit, my nigga. So I don't quit. I don't quit. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared to get killed. I already been shot. I had guns to my head, and I made decisions based on that. So when they talk about the mark of the beast, that's some shit that do not scare me, nigga, because I already lived it. I already had a gun in my head and had to do something about it, and I could have died. So, nigga, when they talk about mark of the beast, nigga, I'll be like, fuck you, cracker. Fuck you, my nigga. That little gunshot you gonna do is temporary. Nigga, like, you gotta torture me or something, because that gunshot is temporary. That's like, nigga, I'm gonna die, what, in a minute? I'm gonna die in eight minutes? I'm dead. Okay, who gives a fuck? Who fucking gives a fuck? I'm dead. Pain over with. I don't gotta deal with you crackers no more. I don't gotta be around you immigrants no more. I hope heaven is all black people. I hope the heaven I go to ain't no immigrants in that motherfucker. Shit, nigga, I bet not go to no heaven that got immigrants in there, and I'ma kill myself again. I'ma kill myself again if I gotta see some immigrants in heaven. I'll be goddamn if I can't be around my own kind and don't gotta be around you motherfucking immigrants. I'll be goddamn. I'm putting this shit on YouTube. All this is shit my bitch ass wife didn't even know about. My bitch ass wife that hindered me from getting where I was trying to go to help both of us live a better life. This is shit this bitch don't know about. And you know when you don't trust a bitch because I can't even put my passwords in this motherfucker. I'm around this motherfucker for years, and I still knew that you bet not put a password around this bitch. You bet not give her no inclination of what your password truly is. I already knew that, man. That's why you see what it says in there. This wasn't about if I lost my book and if somebody found it, because I haven't lost it yet. This book was almost in a fire. When my house caught on fire like last year, this was the only thing I gave a fuck about was this book. Because I need to log back in, my nigga. I need to log back in. And I'm no longer discouraged. I'm not with that bitch that held me back no more. And I'm not discouraged no more. I done already died and came back, bro. Being depressed and shit because of that bitch and because of this government and these crackers. I done died and came back. I killed my motherfucking self the way I wanted to, and I woke up from that shit. So I stopped doing it. I stopped playing that dirty ass game. I stopped playing that dirty ass game. What the fuck I look like eliminated myself, whether because of how I feel about the predicament that they got black people in. What the fuck do I look like eliminated myself? Fuck these motherfuckers. I ain't. I don't need to get rich. All I need at this point is really like 300 a day. I make 300 a day. I can spend 100 a day and live a good life and pay my rent and bills. So I don't want to be rich no more. And I probably just stayed married if I had that understanding because I could have paid my mortgage and everything, still making $300 a day, and me and my wife would have had a good life. We would have had a very good life because we didn't have that much expenses. We used to eat out every day. Chili's, Applebee's, whatever the fuck we want to eat. We could have went to Benihana's 2 times a motherfucking week if we wanted to, if we didn't go to Chili's and shit every day, going to the 99-cent store every day, just buying whatever the fuck we want. We buying every day. Freezer full though. Freezer got hella food in it. Freezer got food. The fridge look good. Nigga, the cabinets look good. And we still eating out. Me and my wife wasn't living that bad. We in a 3-bedroom house by ourselves. Just me and her. 3-bedroom house. So believe me, this government has a vested interest in breaking up black families and black homes using the fucking economy against them. Because of course some financial burden could kick in. Especially like I told you, our house caught on fire, right? So you can have some hardships in your life. If you look up adrenal fatigue, the government is killing people with emotions. Dick Gregory told you that diseases are emotional. You niggas don't know who Dick Gregory is. The first black president, because he supposedly won the candidacy, and it said it in a newspaper, but they had to switch that shit up. It reported that Dick Gregory won the presidency. I didn't see the news clip, but that's what Dick Gregory said. He was the first black president, man. Look at my shit, too. Hey, look at my shit. My nails don't look that bad. I'm doing this because it's some grown-ass niggas that be on YouTube fucking got fungus up they goddamn booty hole. Grow the fuck up, bitch-ass nigga, and clean your fucking nails off. Bitch-ass niggas. You niggas is children. You niggas out here children, bro. That's why I left my motherfucking wife, too. That bitch don't want to get the fungus off her motherfucking toes. That bitch don't want to take a rag with alcohol and wipe my motherfucking back and make sure my asshole's squeaky clean, but she want to eat a nigga booty. Like, bitch, I don't let no bitch eat my booty. But if you think you got a chance, if you can't wipe my motherfucking back down with alcohol to make sure I'm the cleanest I can be, and I'm gonna do the same for you, bitch, I got to go. I got to go. I don't want no half dirty bitch. I don't give a fuck. I ain't the cleanest man in the world, bitch. I'm showing you right now that I'm trying to be something like it. You stupid raggedy bitch. I'm telling you to clean my fucking back with a rag with alcohol on it, ain't? Shit. Raggedy bitch. Look, I'm still going. Now this has went from EDD to me just going through this motherfucker showing you all of these websites. Even that Twitch right there, right? Even Twitch. Even Twitch. This don't matter. You can have that. Cause this not monetized. You can have that. You can have it. Cause it's not monetized. But there's one in here that is. And I'm pretty sure it don't got the fucking password written down. It don't got the password. All these Twitches right here are not monetized. None of these are monetized. But the one that is won't have the password. Yeah, bitch. I can get paid to play the game because I got a monetized Twitch. I don't care to use it though because I got a website and I got way more shit going on in that little bitch ass Twitch channel. I got way more shit going on in that little bitch ass Twitch channel. And let me validate what I just told you, right? I just told you that the Twitch that is monetized, you won't see the password, my guy. I just had to validate that. I was scared to validate it at first. I'm like, let me go make sure that what I said was true. But I figured because I know who I am. I know how I get out. I know how I get out. I know my goddamn self, right? It's not many passwords you would have saw in this book that would have been valuable to you. Not many. You wasn't gonna make money off of none of that shit. You're not gonna be able to even log in and embarrass me because some of these platforms don't have nothing to do with social media. It's all got something to do with social monetary gain. Social gain, bitch. Social networking. I don't care. Look at that. This when I was working at UPS, probably like these bitch ass niggas at UPS. These niggas got rid of me because I came up there and I told them, hey, my house is on fire right now. My wife is gone. My dogs is in the car. And I just got evacuated and I got my dogs in the car, bro. Like, I can't come to work today. They looking like nigga, you not gonna come to work just cause your house is on fire? It's like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, the guy told me, one of the niggas told me, he said, I've been here 2 years and I was never late to work. I said, was your house ever on fire? No. If your house was on fire, you think you'd come to work that day? Probably not. Well, why the fuck is you gonna make a statement to me like you never been late to work or you never missed a day, but your motherfucking house was never on fire and you never got evacuated by the police and your dogs almost fucking burned up and you gotta rush out the fucking house with your dogs in the car? The fuck is you talking about, bitch? I should have sued UPS, but I'll be moving too fast. I don't be caring to learn, and call lawyers and lawyer will tell you you don't got a case and now you over here discouraged when you really did have a case and you should have called the law library and got the right paperwork and filed that shit yourself. That's how you really supposed to file lawsuits, people. You don't call no fucking lawyer, people. You call the fucking law library, or you drive up to the law library and you have them motherfuckers give you the proper information so you can file for yourself so nobody can ever tell you you don't got no fucking case. Bitch, I got a case. We gonna see when I go to court if I got a case. You ain't gonna make sure I don't go to court. That's what these lawyers do. They make sure you don't go to court and help these fucked up entities keep being fucked up entities, man. This ridiculous though. But I done ran through this whole damn book though. And you see nothing but organized intellectual movement. Organized. Without nobody help, no mentor. Wasn't watching YouTube to tell me to put this book together. Even though I watched YouTube to gain a whole lot of insight to some of these websites that I logged into, so I got some of that insight from YouTube. But ain't nobody on YouTube say, hey man, organize the book like this. This how I need you to do this so you can, be ahead of the game when you start trying to monetize all of this shit. Nobody told me that. When I try to help my wife get into this space, I help my wife now. When I left that bitch, right? I left her in a 3-bedroom house. I left her in a 3-bedroom house, 1.5 bathroom with a huge backyard, huge front yard. And I left this bitch with some insight that she couldn't get from her daddy, her mama, her cousin. Nobody else gave this bitch the insight but me. This bitch ain't do nothing but leech off of me, take my fucking money, tell me to get out after she take my money, say I ain't shit, you a bad man, you ain't nothing but a fucking monster, you a womanizer, you ain't shit. And then when I finally leave, then she wanna say, oh, can we get back together? Oh, I love you, and that's my dick, and please, and she wanna beg and plead on Instagram for 500 fucking messages. And I didn't respond to the bitch one time because I told her, when I gone, I'm gone. What the fuck what I didn't get married to get divorced. And if you doing all of this bitch ass shit because you want niggas to look at your titties or give you some attention, bitch, I'm out of here. I don't want no bitch like that. Now I don't want a bitch with big titties no more. Even though I know every bitch with big titties ain't an ugly duckling ass bitch. Like my ex-wife. A bitch who ain't get the attention when she was younger, so now that bitch is an attention whore. Every bitch ain't no ugly duckling like that motherfucker. I wasn't no ugly duckling, so I know everybody ain't. So maybe I will get another big titty bitch so I could titty fuck and make them booty fucking titties sound like booty cheeks. Maybe I will. But I'm just saying like this. These bitches, according to biblical context, they are working with the devil. They are evil. That's why that bitch name is Eve. And that bitch I was with was operating very evil. But when she go in the streets ready to suck one of these random strangers' dicks, she don't give them that evil energy she give me at home. The nigga who's paying half the mortgage or paying the full mortgage or paying, giving your mama $300 or yeah, like all of this shit I did for this bitch. I'm going out here in the streets. I'm making $500 in a day going to DoorDash and doing another job. I'm doing so much. Like when we need money, I don't call my mama. I go get the fucking money. And I don't go do no illegal shit. But I go get that fucking money. But I didn't even get to enjoy that money. I got all that fucking money I got, bro. I didn't even get to enjoy that money, bro. I was in a 2016 Dodge Challenger. I didn't even get to enjoy that shit. I could have been fucking so many bitches. I had threesomes and all kind of offers for me to get the pussy that I denied because of this stupid raggedy bitch. And she probably was cheating the whole time. That bitch was cheating the whole time. And she was cheating, if nothing else, mentally. She was cheating psychologically. She was already cheating because she was an attention whore. So it's like, I should have had them threesomes. And I should have let that one stud bra suck my dick in front of the club that day. Fuck it. I should have let the bartender, I should have spent the night at that bitch house. And I should have fucked her and her daughter. Yeah. So if you ever listening to this shit, bitch, because you know this the same channel, you dumb, stupid, raggedy bitch, I could have fucked your mama. You act like you want me to fuck your sister. Could have fucked your niece. And only because I ain't that type of nigga, that's why I didn't plug all them fucking hoes. Because your mama act like a hoe. And your mama gonna dye her hair red. Last time I seen her mama, she done dyed her hair red. And her and her daughter went back and started acting like they was 16 again. Because they told me how they used to go partying together and sucking dicks together or something. So one time them bitches try to knock me on the bed and try to rape me or something. I was just thrown off though. They did it so quick. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing? But like I said, man, come on, bro. You stupid bitch. You thinking that, hey, that little TikTok shit you doing, you gonna get exposed on the internet, bitch. I can see it coming. Because you lied to me acting like you was gonna pay that car note and you wanted to help me and you was genuine and I let that car note build up deliberately so they could come get it if you was lying. I did that shit deliberately. And I left everything in that car on purpose, whether it was yours or mine. And I left some memory cards in that fucking car. If I didn't leave that shit at your house, bitch, I left that shit in that car. And if I did, you know it's a video of you on that motherfucker with them chichays. So you already exposed yourself. But even bigger than that, all the niggas that you gonna be running into don't care about you at this point. The same way I didn't care about you when I met you, and I got your titties in on that camera, them niggas gonna do the same thing, because they ain't gonna care about you when they meet you. Only reason I ain't expose your ass on the internet because I met your brother and your family, and I ain't want to be putting your titties on the internet. Now your brother out here seeing your titties, your sister boyfriend out here seeing your titties. You know what I mean? It was like, that's the only reason I didn't do it. I developed care for the individual. If I never developed care, then I could have just exploited the bitch, put her all on the internet. I could have pimped her out. I know what I was. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I had Nikki Cash, nigga. If you know who Nikki Cash is, she ain't a nobody, but she's on World Star with over 1 million views. Even World Star done delete the candy section probably. But I done had bitches that was on World Star I done did photo shoots with. And I did the same type of shit they did on World Star with certain bitches. Got the model release form signed and everything. Where shit, I got content I could use to this day. Well, nope. I let the memory cards go. I don't give a fuck. I don't need it. I done did it multiple times where if I'm leaving something in the past, I leave everything. I don't give a fuck. It's all gone. I don't care. I'm not missing none of that shit. Maybe the memory cards because not only the sexual content, I had so much content on them cards, like over 300s of video, like hundreds of videos that I could be using that shit right now, figuring out how to monetize that shit, remonetize it. So I'm just this all stems from the fact that you see I started off with this unemployment shit. And I know for a fact that Asian bitch, old fucking A cup titty having ass bitch, you know them Asian bitches be ugly, my nigga. These Asian bitches be ugly as fuck. Look that shit up, bro. These bitches be ugly as fuck. Skin blotches and shit, little dots all over their face. They be having on makeup most of the time. These bitches be ugly. It's hard to find one that's naturally cute with no makeup on and shit. So this ugly ass, more than likely flat chested ass, no booty having ass Asian bitch was hating because she seen how much money that I still had in that EDD. And all she had to do was her fucking job and just file the claim. That's all she had to do. The bitch put me on hold for 10 seconds, bro. She asked me a question and put me on hold. I'm thinking I'm about to be on hold for some minutes or something. She pick up in 8 to 10 seconds and ask me another question like, bitch, that stipulate you had no reason to put me on hold. But she did that because through her keep on putting me on hold, she hung up on me, acting like, oh, I pushed the button 2 times on accident. Well, you shouldn't have pushed it at all because the questions you asked me you could have asked me that shit all at the same time. What's this? What's that? What's this? She put me on hold to ask me 3 different questions. She put me on hold 3 times in the course of fucking 40 seconds. Like, why am I putting on hold that many times for these sequence of questions that's taking less than a minute? So the bitch did it on purpose. So she probably pushed the button twice so she could pretend like she didn't do that shit on purpose. That's Overlook Hotel. The bitch trying to act like she didn't do it on purpose so she don't gotta feel guilty. That bitch know what she did. But she don't feel guilty because they be hating. They shouldn't even be in America in abundance like they are. None of you immigrants should be over here. The power of the gun got you motherfuckers over here. The white man teamed up with the Asian man to get the recipe for gunpowder, and they went to Africa and started stealing resources and shit. The whole world is Africa, bro. The whole world is Africa. At the end of the day, the separation is when they say divide and conquer, there are no boundary lines in this existence. There are truly no boundary lines. But when you believe that there is a boundary line between California and Nevada, that's when you have become indoctrinated. There are no boundaries. And there's a book called No Boundaries that you motherfuckers probably need to read. Because then maybe your understanding will change where you understand that there never were any boundary lines. There's no difference between Asia, Africa, America. That's not true. The only difference is that all of those people have come together to develop an economy that it serves them as a people while they exist on this planet where we exist at. So in the realm of existence, these people all have economies that serve them and niggas don't. And every economy in Africa that they act like these niggas control, Africa got some of the worst economies in the fucking planet. 2,000 gross motherfucking median income. Like 2,000 for the year is the average median income in Nigeria when it got like 2 million people. Why the fuck is $2,000 the median income when there's 2 million people? But you can go to Luxembourg, fucking Germany or Europe, and they fucking median income is 170,000 with 70,000 people or some shit like that. Why is that? Because them crackers running their own economy. Them crackers running their own economy. And what else did they do? They built the school and they taught themselves to be only scientists and judges and lawyers and shit. Ain't no motherfucking playing the guitar in these schools over there. Ain't no playing the guitar, bitch. You gonna go and you gonna be something meaningful. So you can get your fucking income up. And then you go learn how to play the guitar. The fuck? Nigga, America has failed black people. Cause even in that aspect, right? They told you to follow your fucking dreams. If you go to college, don't they said what they used to tell you in school, they say, when you pick a career, pick a career you love so you'll never work a day in your life. So when you tell somebody that, somebody who loved to play soccer, you telling this nigga to go to school to play soccer? Like if somebody who loved to play the guitar, you telling them to go to college to play the guitar? Nah, don't go be a scientist. Don't go be a scientist. Go be a guitar player. So when you get out of school, ain't nobody hiring to be no fucking who hiring guitar players and what business in America are they hiring guitar players? I'm talking about in real tangible businesses like that storefronts and shit. Or like corporations that hire hundreds of people. Where the fuck is they hiring guitar players at in America? So that was already bullshit in itself, and I bet you go to their schools, they don't probably have that shit in Luxembourg. The only reason they got it is because they not being distracted when they go to college. They ain't going running from drive-bys. Ain't no crackheads over there. Let's talk about Switzerland. Switzerland, that's where the Illuminati is at, right? And in Switzerland, they are ran by anarchy. That means that every person in the fucking town has military guns, and that is the policing of the town. You know your neighbor can blow your goddamn brains out, so you better regulate yourself. That's how it works in Switzerland. It works like that to a degree in America, but it don't. Because the economy forces people to get irrational. They use the economy to make motherfuckers do things they would never do. Like how a woman selling her pussy. Some women would never do that. They had to do that because they wanted to change their predicament. So that's what they do to you in America. They use the economy to try to get you to sell your booty hole to these motherfuckers or something. Like Snoop Dogg sold his booty hole to them crackers. All these black celebrities sold their booty hole to them crackers and want to act like they real men. And this grown ass 70-year-old crypt keeper ass Snoop Dogg, this nigga over here making songs called Gang Signs with Mozzie, that shit just came out a month ago or something. Why the fuck are you talking about gang signs, crypt keeper? Because you trying to keep all these young motherfuckers crips. Snoop Dogg is the crypt keeper. He really looked like the goddamn crypt keeper, and he is the crypt keeper. Because he keep on trying to make all these young black people crips instead of scientists, doctors, lawyers, motherfucking politicians. He ain't telling the black kids to run their own city hall in their fucking neighborhood they grew up in. This bitch ass nigga is not an alumni at the Long Beach, what is that shit on 4th Street? Or it's on fucking Atlantic. I went to the shit and they kicked me out when I burnt my leg on the fucking dirt bike the night before. I had to go to the shit and I was late. It's my fault I accidentally burnt my leg, but damn, I'm only late because of this. You see the big ass scar on my leg is damn near bleeding. I didn't even get to go to the hospital because I had to go to this fucking event. It's like I'm trying to become an alumni and get grants and shit to do shit for the city, start parks and businesses and shit. Snoop Dogg is not an alumni for that. This some real shit, bro. A nigga told me one time in a gas station, I went in there and bought some gas and some food and shit up out of there or whatever. Homie said, your voice gonna be heard, bro. Your voice gonna be heard. And I don't want to be famous. And I would have been heard already. One time, Too Short stopped the concert because my wife big ass titties. And if I was thinking how I am now, I'd have got on stage, I'd have took that mic from Too Short, and I would have started talking about black people need to develop a gross national product. That's what if I went back, that's what I would do. It wouldn't be to smoke a blunt with the nigga or none of that. Fuck you, Too Short. You a bitch. Because you sat here calling women bitches and hoes your whole career, but you got a wife at home. Who knows how that man treat that woman when he behind closed doors? Probably treat her like the greatest thing he ever seen. A delicate flower. But in the mass media, even when he addressed the woman that I was with that night, my wife, I call her a bitch now, But if I ain't mistaken, he said something like, this nigga got a bitch with the biggest titties. If that's what he said, only because I didn't want to be famous and all those people start turning their phones at us, I reacted in a way that said, get the fucking attention off of me, dude. Like, why did you do that? Had I not did that, I probably would have punched Too Short ass for disrespecting. Because regardless, nigga, you ain't gonna address somebody that I'm with like that. It's not happening, bro. So I ought to sock Too Short ass out. That's on God. But I just nigga, he made everybody in the concert. He stopped the show and said, "Hey, everybody, look over here. Everybody, stop the music. Everybody, look right here. This nigga got a bitch with the biggest titties in the world." And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you done stopped the music. You done told everybody to look over here. I didn't ask you to do that, my nigga. I don't want to be famous. So if you think you helping me, bitch ass nigga, I'm nothing like you. I'm not a coon. I'm not a sellout. I'm not a bitch ass nigga who would sell my booty hole to them crackers. So don't put the attention on me, bitch nigga, because I never wanted to be popular. But this shit, I'm gonna end this right now. I'm about to get on Twitch. I'm gonna talk this shit on Twitch, bro. I'm about to play the game. I'm about to talk this shit on Twitch. Fuck this YouTube shit. Anyway, YouTube is some motherfucking thieves. Stealing people money for years before they finally start paying niggas. Fuck YouTube. Bitch ass niggas.